Part 11. Antarctica, because of her simple ecosystem and lack of biodiversity, is the perfect place to study how little changes in the environment can have big repercussions. That's why I told you the story. Little changes in the environment can have big repercussions. Now it's explained. Take the microscopic phytoplankton. Phytoplankton, you know, it is grown under the sea, and the small aquatic animals, or you can say that the insects, not animals, they devour them. These are zooplankton. Now take the microscopic phytoplankton, those grasses of the sea that nourish and sustain the entire southern ocean's food chain. Those grasses of the sea that nourish and sustain the entire southern ocean's food chain. Who's? The phytoplanktons. How it's there? These single-celled plants use the sun's energy to assimilate carbon and synthesize organic compounds in the wondrous and most important of processes called photosynthesis. So these phytoplanktons, which are underwater, they maintain the level, the balance of oxygen in water. Right? Water is mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, we know these things. But these phytoplanktons, they do the photosynthesis. And photosynthesis, you know how much it is important for our sustenance. So these single-celled plants use the sun's energy to assimilate carbon and synthesize organic compounds in that wondrous and most important of processes called photosynthesis. Scientists warn that a further depletion in the ozone layer will affect the activities of phytoplankton. We have read yesterday that man has taken out the carbon layer under the ground and made a layer of carbon over the sky. And for this, our ozone layer is being depleted. We are just digging our own grave. Scientists warn that a further depletion in the ozone layer will affect the activities of phytoplankton, which in turn will affect the lives of all the marine animals and birds of the region. Why? These phytoplanktons, they do the photosynthesis, and they are crores of numbers, phytoplanktons. The zooplanktons eat this. They are devoured by the small creatures, very small. The small creatures are also devoured by the small aquatic animals, that is the fishes, small fishes. And large side of fishes, they devour them. The birds, the seagulls, they hunt, they prey these small fishes. These birds are also devoured by the larger animals, and those small fishes were also devoured by the bigger aquatic animals or the big fishes. So this is the entire food chain. If phytoplankton gets diminished, the whole system is collapsed. So you can understand, that's what it is told, how little changes in the environment can have big repercussions. In the parable of the phytoplankton, there is a great metaphor for existence. Take care of small things and the big things will fall into place.